Hello guys, welcome back to bxbTV. Gay movies will always be available every year with new concepts and storylines. But did you know that there are some of the best gay movies that have been released in a long time and you probably haven't seen them yet? Therefore, we want to recommend some classic gay movies with the best ratings, and it would be a shame if you haven't watched them. Of course, there will be lots of gay classic films that we didn't mention. You can write them in the comments. Like and subscribe to our channel before heading to the first film.
The beginning of a business empire.
Nothing but a toilet and a youth club. A constant boil on my bum.
The first film was entitled My Beautiful Laundrette, 1985. Nasser and his partner were willing to do anything to get money, even illegally. He gave the laundry to his nephew Omar so he could take care of it. During the violence on the streets, Omar and his boyfriend Johnny made their uncle's laundry place a secret place for the two of them. However, the reality is not that easy. Rumors and negative things are starting to be heard about this matter.
Oi! Hey, what's his name?
You, sir. You, Janus.
You, Janus, get back here now!
Next, there is Beautiful Thing, 1996. Steve and Jamie are two teenagers who live close to each other. They live in London with their families. They are both still searching for their identities, and they think they can live happily together, especially after Steve was allowed to stay at Jamie's house because of a problem with his father. They both begin to feel the sensation of love and become more confident in the existence of true love.
How many years of therapy to get over this guy, this captain of the football team, lumberjack team fantasy?
Henry is an established gay man living in New York City. One day his grandfather had a stroke. He decided to return to Big Eden, a small town where he used to live. An unexpected romantic thing happened. He met again with his high school crush named Dean. It doesn't stop there. The presence of new people also adds to the complexity of the film's storyline. One of the films that won an award in 2000. What do you think?
Well, since we're going to be working together, I reckon it's time we start drinking together.
This is one of the popular films in the early 2000s, Brokeback Mountain 2005. Set in 1963, where Ennis and Jack are destined to work in the same place on a sheep farm. They live together, and feelings of love slowly emerge. But after their work was over, they separated and decided to marry women. However, their feelings of love were still there several years later. A film with an interesting and realistic storyline. Just a Question of Love is a film that discusses teenage love as well as family affection. Laurent is frightened when he finds out that his gay cousin died of hepatitis. Laurent is a teenager who lives with his bestie Carol. Laurent falls in love with Cedric, a scientist. But there was one thing he hesitated about, telling his conservative parents that Carol is just his female friend and that he is gay.
You Will Be Stunned by Perry Smith.
Who took care of you as a child?
Truman Capote was a famous writer. He decided to go to Kansas with his partner because there was a murder case for the book he was writing. He investigates the traces of the killers and finds out who they are. Instead, he was in a relationship with one of them. The atmosphere of this film is very tense and full of mystery. Capote is a 2005 film with a mystery genre that you have to watch at least once.
You're my dad.
No, Cody. I'm your uncle.
No, you're my dad.
Zach had a difficult time in life. He had to bury his dreams and choose to work in order to support his sister and her son. Zach has a best friend named Gabe, the rich kid, and one day he meets Gabe's older brother, Sean. The two of them have an inexplicable chemistry, making Zach almost forget his main obligation, namely his family. One of the films that is still and will continue to be relevant for us to recommend.
Hello, Durham.
Maurice, 1987. Two men meet in Cambridge while they are studying. They fell in love in secret. They enjoyed the beautiful time together without anyone else knowing. In those days, gay couples were a bad thing in society. So one of them decided to marry a woman. Their love journey is not that simple. They go through many painful things, which is the most important moral message of this film. I still can't believe that this film was made decades ago, but the quality is spectacular.
Something wrong with me.
Think too much.
It's dangerous. Bobby, you're scaring me. What's going on?
Mary was a very conservative Christian woman, and she educated her children in the same way. Bobby is one of Mary's children who is in the phase of searching for his identity, and he discovers the fact that he is gay. Mary tries everything to make Bobby straight again with her rough ways. This film has a very, very important message for parents to always accept our children, no matter what they are. We highly recommend you watch this with your family, as well as educate them.
Afterwards. Well, oh, come on. You're gay, you're single.
It isn't pretty.
Yes. Yes.
Jeffrey, 1995. A successful gay man living in New York City. News about AIDS was everywhere. Jeffrey felt he had to do more to avoid contracting this deadly virus. He has a principle not to have free sex, but suddenly that principle disappears when he meets Steve, a sexy and handsome man who is able to steal his heart and is also HIV positive. And those are the 10 gay classic movies that we recommend to all of you. I'm sure that there are many classic gay movies that we didn't mention in this video due to the limited duration. Please write in the comments your favorite gay movies. Check the description of this video to watch the films on the list. Copy and paste the link that we have provided. Thank you for watching and see you next month.